everyone has seen the trend going around TikTok and Pinterest about being that girl. That girl gets up early, she drinks water, she eats healthy, she stretches, and she just has this beautiful, healthy, productive life that everyone desires to have. I think there are many ways to be that girl, but overall, just do what makes you happy. That girl finds every detail in life beautiful, and she journals and she manifests. That girl wears cute little matching sets just because it makes her feel good. And she has a healthy, fueling breakfast. And don't forget the vitamins. That girl drinks a lot of water, especially lemon water, which is perfect because I love lemon water. I think being that girl is just overall taking care of yourself and being the best version of yourself. Staying active is one of the best ways that you can love on your body. It's more than just taking aesthetic Instagram story or Pinterest pictures, which I did do. You'll see them on the side of the screen. But it's just focusing on yourself and taking care of yourself and being mindful, as well as practicing gratitude and being present in every moment. That girl definitely takes care of her skin because we don't want wrinkles. Being that girl is really anything that you want it to be. It's not just beautiful coffee, it's not just beautiful breakfasts, it's just truly loving who you are and loving your own life. Adjusting your mindset to be more positive and be more grateful isn't easy, but it's definitely one of the best things that I've ever done for myself. Hello. I'm about, it's 9:47, more than halfway through the morning, and I'm sitting on my balcony enjoying the sun, so I apologize if the lighting is bad, but I wanted to start just talking about what I think about the whole that girl concept, just some thoughts as I've gone through the morning of becoming that girl. So I think there's a lot of pros and cons. I think it's potentially a little problematic because I think there is a huge issue of people constantly comparing themselves to others, and a new beauty standard kind of emerging. I grew up in the Tumblr era of thigh gaps and being super skinny, and people were really romanticizing eating disorders. I don't think this is necessarily as problematic as that, but this just doesn't fit some people's lifestyles, and that's totally fine. So I think as long as you view becoming that girl as just being healthier and productive and romanticizing your life in your own way, I think that's going to be the safest route for this, because if you're constantly just comparing yourself to what you see on Pinterest and Instagram, which honestly I found myself doing this morning, and I kind of caught myself and I was okay, you're literally falling into this comparison game where I like am super susceptible to comparing myself to others. Like I compare myself and find myself being jealous and insecure, and that's not healthy. So kind of when I had that like little reality check and like reset myself, I was kind of like, I love being productive and I'm like doing all the things that I like to do on a normal basis, like waking up early and getting my workout done before work and making things beautiful for me, like making a beautiful breakfast or beautiful iced coffee, taking pictures of the lighting in my apartment. Those are all things that I do on a normal basis, and I included them in this video because like that's what being that girl is for me. So it's like being that girl in my own way, like being healthy and productive and romanticizing my life in a way that is attainable for me, that's comfortable for me, and just what that looks like in my own perspective. And like that's gonna look different to every person, and I think that's beautiful. Like I don't think there's one way to be that girl. Like that girl is you. You just have to be the best, healthiest version of yourself, as productive as you can be without it letting like affecting your mental health. So that's kind of like my thoughts so far. Like I think it's important, like the idea of that girl is super important, but like if we're making one girl only be like this one type of girl, like that's where it kind of gets unhealthy, and we just need to like watch ourselves to make sure we don't fall in that rut. And that's just kind of like my thoughts on it. I wanted to be outside, so I'm sorry like my hand is up this whole time, but I wanted to draw attention to like, I think the main point of this is just like learning to romanticize your life, which is something that I've been working on, because again, I compare myself to others and I'm constantly like, well, that person has this and this and this and I don't have that, whereas I have a lot of things that other people don't have, and I should be as grateful as I can be. Like obviously I'm allowed to be sad or get down, but like it's just important to practice gratitude as much as you can, because like the more that I practice gratitude, the better I feel like within myself and with my mental health. So just little things like taking pictures of, you know, my breakfast and making it pretty simply because I want it to be pretty, not because I want others to think my breakfast is pretty, but like when I make things pretty, it just makes me feel better. And like, you know, for you it might be tidying things up makes you feel better. That's how it is for me. Like it doesn't even necessarily need to be pretty if that stresses you out. Like if it stresses you out, don't do it. If it makes you feel like you're trying to uplift the standard more than actually living your own life, then don't do it. I won't like change things to fit like a certain, you know, aesthetic, I guess you could say. So I think the main point is just like learning to romanticize your own life and finding every detail of your life as beautiful as you can. You know, waking up early is beautiful, and getting your workout done and being active is beautiful. And like for me, you've seen me in a couple matching, this is literally like my third matching set, like that makes me feel clean and put together and beautiful. Does having a matching set like the only way you can achieve that? Absolutely not. Like you do not have to have a matching set to feel that way. It's just what makes me feel good, and I like to do little things that make me feel good about myself, because life is too short. Life can be hard, and I'm gonna make it good in any little way that I can. You know, whether that's like I was online shopping yesterday and I bought like these really pretty wick cutters, and I buy books at the used bookstore and thrift stores. Why? Because that's what makes me feel fulfilled. That's what makes me feel like my apartment looks beautiful. That's what makes me love my surroundings and my environment. And I think that looks different for everybody, and that's what's so beautiful. And I think like if we all took on our own versions of being that girl, we would really just like highlight the uniqueness and idiosyncrasies like within ourselves. So I think that's beautiful, and like that's my take on that. And I love romanticizing my life. It has honestly totally changed my perspective and made me a way less negative person. I like to, back to what I was saying, I love to like put on Parisian music while I work, or different songs and sounds that I feel like I want to be the background music to the movie that is my life. So it's just like little things that you can do to enhance your quality of life, and I think that's kind of the whole idea of becoming that girl, just doing things that make you feel good within yourself. You don't need to follow like a Pinterest board or a TikTok 30-second video. Like, it's gonna be whatever makes you feel fulfilled and happy and grateful and good within yourself. Pooter agrees. Sometimes I just kiss my cat because it makes me happy. I think like you shouldn't like take what this trend is and like make yourself feel insecure or bad about yourself if your life doesn't look exactly like a Pinterest board. Like, again, I think that's just where it gets, you know, like really problematic. And like taking care of yourself and being intentional with yourself is so important in a way that works for you. Like, especially being intentional. Like, I say this all the time, like the best thing that you can do with yourself is being intentional with everything in your life and every aspect of your life and everyone in your life. And that's not like to say that it's not hard. It's really hard, especially if you're struggling with like different mental health issues. Like, even getting up out of bed and brushing your teeth can be like the hardest task. And you know, that's okay. If you can even do like one little thing for yourself a day or every other day, like just make it your goal to be the person that you want to be and try your hardest, and that's like all you can do. Sometimes our mental health can like cause us to believe that becoming that girl is like the hardest task in and of itself. And again, I think that's just like why we shouldn't hold ourselves to these standards that like do not serve us or fit our lifestyle. So becoming that girl is going to look different for absolutely everybody, and that's okay. Anything you're capable of doing within your own means to make you happy is what's important. I showed you my plate outside. I just want to talk about how much I love peanut butter for like 2 seconds. I love peanut butter. I love melting peanut butter and putting it on a banana. That's like my favorite snack. I love peanut butter toast, which I also had. I had a piece of gluten-free toast with peanut butter. And it's just really great. I tried to do PB2 because I'm cutting right now. And I genuinely, it's just like not even comparable to peanut butter. So I kind of just decided, who literally cares, because peanut butter makes me happy. And so I'm going to continue eating regular peanut butter, and I don't really care about it. So I did my makeup. Did a quick like little light summer look. And I kind of just wanted to talk about like what my game plan is for the rest of the day. I have been working, so I haven't touched base in a while, but my lunch break is coming up, and I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a hot girl walk. And if you don't know what a hot girl walk is, I think Emma Leger or one of her friends coined it, and it's just basically going on a walk, listening to a podcast, just getting your steps in. And working an office job from home, it's really hard to like be active. Like, I do work out at least 5 times a week, but I'm never getting all my steps in, and that's something that I really want to work on. So yeah, I'm just gonna make a smoothie, maybe make a little little salad. We'll see though. I will keep you updated. I'm so hungry, and I made myself a beautiful smoothie. You can literally see that I drink out of it. It is passion fruit, pineapple, dragon fruit, passion fruit juice, protein, vanilla protein, and a little bit of oat milk, and it's so freaking delicious. Trying that, there you go. See, it's so like pink and beautiful. I just wanted to make a point. The whole point I've been trying to make this entire video is like, being that girl needs to be what you think it should be and fit your standard. Like, in front of me, I have like a really healthy, yummy lunch. It may look weird to some people, but honestly, it just sounded good. but it's not like pretty, so not everything has to be like a Pinterest picture. So I did decide to have one of my veggie burgers from Trader Joe's. It's like corn and black bean, and then I just put 2 eggs on top. Is it pretty? No. Is it scrumptious? Probably. Update, I took my makeup off and we're doing a face mask. I'm also taking care of my nails right now. I'm using the Hard as Hoof nail strengthening cream. As you see, it definitely works. It just sucks because I feel like I don't do it enough, like as much as I should, so some of my nails get kind of frail, but I'm being that girl and I want long, beautiful nails. So we're taking care of our nails and our face. Smart Sweets, these things are the freaking bomb. They're so good. Love candy. I'm such a candy freak, so these are like the best thing ever to come into existence. So yeah, after the movie we'll probably just go to bed. So that is kind of the end of my being that girl day. I want to do like a full debrief tomorrow and just give you my final thoughts. So I will see you tomorrow. That's my laundry machine. Okay guys, it is the next day. I had a work day today, so that is why I filmed the video yesterday. But I just wanted to kind of give my final thoughts on being that girl and how I felt yesterday. Did I enjoy myself? Yes. I felt super productive. I always feel really happy when I'm productive and I feel like I'm getting stuff done, even though some days it is really hard for me to be productive because I'm a human being. However, I feel like filming every aspect of like my day and what I was doing felt really ingenuine, which obviously because I'm policing my day on like what I can record and what I can take pictures of. I feel like I was trying super hard to have like a super aesthetic video, which in some cases that's just how I am. I studied film in college. Like I've always kind of had like an eye for certain things, but I definitely felt like I was like consumed in making it as aesthetic as possible, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I feel like I was just trying hard to make a really good video for you guys. But if making things aesthetic is taking over your entire life, like I felt like I was not really present all day, then I think you kind of need to draw some boundaries. Today I have been trying to do like the same things that I did yesterday, just without the camera. And since I work a 9 to 5, it's so hard to do all these healthy things that you want to do, like stretch and journal and like do all these amazing things. It's just hard when you're on a 9 to 5. Why did you do that? Why did you feel the need to do that? It is just hard when you're on a 9 to 5 schedule and your time doesn't necessarily belong to you. So I would love to try this again on like a day that I'm not working. But overall, I still feel like I did most of the things that I did yesterday in the video. I got up at 6 a.m. and worked out. I had a really good breakfast. I did my vitamins. I did my skincare. I actually put on makeup today, which this is the first time in a while that I put on makeup 2 consecutive days in a row. I still did all the that girl things today. They were just definitely in like a different order, and sometimes it took me a little bit longer just because I had work and stuff. Go out of your comfort zone, strive for a healthier, better version of yourself. All of that is perfectly okay, and like I definitely encourage it. But if something is making you more unhappy and stressed just by making things aesthetic or sticking to a certain beauty standard and it's making you more unhappy than it is happy, then you shouldn't do that. Like you need to do it in a way that only just makes you happy and fulfills you. That's the whole point of being that girl. Again, I just wanted to emphasize that being that girl is specific to who you think is the best version of yourself, and that can literally look like anything. It's about finding the beauty in your own life and appreciating every single moment and practicing gratitude and mindfulness. You don't need to put on a front for social media that your life is perfect, because literally no one's life is perfect. But find the beauty in the smallest details, just like birds chirping or the music that you're hearing across the hallway. Just make your life a movie, and you are literally that girl. It's as easy as that. That is being that girl. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I tried really hard in this video. I wanted to make a really good video for you guys because this trend is circulating right now, and I just wanted to get my thoughts and point of view out there. If you are trying to be a better, healthier version of yourself, I applaud you, because I know getting out of habits is really difficult, but I'm so proud of you for at least trying, and you will get there. I believe in you. If you liked today's video, it would mean the world to me if you just hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can get notified every single time I post. Leave a like, leave a comment, whatever you feel like doing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!